As soon as you log into the web-based GetInSync, you'll notice that it is designed to answer the big, mysterious question: where does all the money go? As we go through the demonstration, you will see that GetInSync measures everything in business terms, using dollars, counts, and metrics. Our approach to GetInSync is to treat information technology as an investment asset, as it should be, rather than just an expense. With GetInSync, we pull back the curtain on your technology investments, giving you the complete picture: the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. Love it or hate it, you'll finally gain clarity on where each tech dollar goes and the value it delivers. From the main dashboard, you can get an at-a-glance view of your estimated annual tech spending. GetInSync utilizes the Technology Business Management Framework, ensuring the data you see is both standardized and reliable. But it's not just a numbers game, it's about advancing your business. With GetInSync, you can make sure your tech investments are aligned with your business goals. This provides better accountability, helps spot inefficiencies, and even gives you a competitive edge. For instance, check out this heat map. It's like the thermometer for your projects. The warmer the color, the riskier the project. Immediately, you can assess crucial factors like budget, schedule, scope, and resources. It's an efficient way to pinpoint where you need to focus. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the user-friendly interface of GetInSync. You'll notice that the navigation panel on the left-hand side is always available, guiding you through the application. If you're a fan of sleek, uncluttered views, just click on the GetInSync logo at the top of the navigation panel. This will condense the menu, offering you a tidy, streamlined look at your navigation options. All right, before we go down the rabbit hole exploring all the features, let's take a brief pause to clarify what data you're seeing on your screen. As we go through this presentation, we'll showcase how GetInSync can truly transform your organization. To do this, we'll use the data from a demo company called Pal's Pets, a mid-sized pet food manufacturing and distribution company owned by Keith Walker. It started with Dr. Charles Walker, Keith's grandfather. Dr. Charles Walker wasn't just a veterinarian, he was a detective of sorts. He noticed something troubling, an alarming increase in unhealthy pets walking through the doors of his clinic. After some digging, he found the culprit: poor nutrition. Back in 1987, long before probiotics were a buzzword, Dr. Charles Walker became a pioneer. Recognizing the power of healthy gut bacteria, he began treating his furry patients with specialized pet food enriched with probiotics. The results were nothing short of revolutionary. Keith took his grandfather's legacy a step further. He patented the original formula, blending tradition with modern science to make a lasting impact on pet health. Pal's Pets didn't just create a formula, they created a movement. Pal's Pets also acquired a California-based pet retailer named Happy Paws. It was a dream come true, but one that came with its own set of complexities. Now, they were serving not just local vets, but their own retail stores nationwide. While Pal's Pets had initially soared with its patented formula and expanding reach, it hit a roadblock. The company struggled to align its tech initiatives with its business goals, putting its success story on shaky ground. As Pal's Pets grew, the appetite for new technology became, well, like a kid in a cookie jar, insatiable and a bit chaotic. Without a centralized way to prioritize tech projects, initiatives were starting and stopped randomly, adding confusion to the mix. Money was quite literally going down the drain. Departments were doubling up on the same technologies, creating costly redundancies. Keith felt stranded on an isolated island. The disconnected technology landscape made it impossible to get a unified view. He knew he needed a navigator to bridge the isolated islands and bring coherence to the whole ecosystem. Here's where Rob Barnes comes into the picture. Hired to bring coordination and focus, he joins Pal's Pets to lead their technology strategy. Rob quickly noted the company was navigating complex technology investments without a clear strategy. Keith agreed that they were lacking vital information on where their technology spending was going. It was time for a comprehensive solution. Enter the GetInSync platform. Designed to address the challenges that Pal's Pets and other companies face, Rob adopted GetInSync as a holistic strategy, focusing on everything from idea generation to execution. With GetInSync as their platform, Rob and his team led the way. The platform provided the process structure they needed to ensure that technology investments supported the company's business objectives. He produced a roadmap that would guide them in implementing innovative solutions. Now, let's transition back to GetInSync to explore how it played a critical role in Pal's Pets' success. First up, let's take a closer look at how Rob and his team are managed within GetInSync. Just click on Contacts in the left-hand navigation menu. This action opens the Contacts panel on the right side of your screen. Here, you'll find an organized list of all contacts, along with their respective roles within the company. We can also sort these contacts by clicking here on the column header, and it will toggle through the sort. Or I can use the grid to group by dragging any one of the column headers to the row group. Here, I'll group by area. This spreadsheet-like look and feel is used throughout GetInSync. I'll clear the grouping. Want to add a new contact? It's as simple as a click. Once the contact details are filled out, another click is all it takes to send them an invitation to join GetInSync, granting them access to the system. Here, you can choose the role to assign and their level of access, then click the Send Invitation, and GetInSync sends an email to the individual to complete the login registration. Let's circle back to Rob's situation at Pals Pets. It's not just about tracking names and roles, it's about creating a clear system of accountability. The contact panel did much more than serve as an address book for Rob. It's a central repository of all the key players at Pals Pets, enabling Rob to establish a clear chain of accountability. For example, let's search for Rick Fraser, the CFO at Pals Pets. Rick has been with the company for 5 years, and he's seen it go through a lot of growth and changes. You'll see that Rick is the portfolio manager of finance. He also has read access to other portfolios and is the designated owner of several financial applications, including the Sage 300 ERP system. Scrolling down, we find that Rick serves as the primary contact for the IRS system and is an expert in Sage 300's general ledger and purchase orders modules. Rick's involvement in the organization doesn't stop here. Let's look at how his contacts fit into the greater organization's strategic execution. I'm going to click on Programs from the left navigation. By clicking on Programs, you'll see what looks like a simple list, but it's more than that. Think of programs as your hub for managing and tracking all your strategic initiatives. Programs are led by senior managers and executives who are responsible for the strategic initiatives tied to the key business drivers. Programs bundle together related projects and ideas. One program that Rick, Pals Pet CFO, has a keen interest in is Improve Cash Flow Forecasting. By clicking on the arrow to the left of the program, GetInSync expands the hive, unveiling all the connected projects and ideas that Rick has identified that will improve cash flow forecasting. So, a program serves as a strategic umbrella, housing various projects and ideas to advance a strategic initiative. From here, we could open any of these projects or ideas for more details. For example, Rick's an idea owner of Improve Accounts Receivable Collections. Here, we see an overview of the idea, including details, objectives, and value plan. Think of ideas as the seedlings that grow into your projects. When an idea is ready to be actioned, elevating it to a project is a seamless process, making it easier for Pals Pets to manage and prioritize its pipeline of initiatives. Let's return to the hub. Now, I'll just quickly show you a project. Here again, there is an overview, details, vital signs, and value, giving managers critical progress data. As we've seen, the Program Hive offers a powerful way to understand the intricate web of programs, projects, and ideas that drive Pals Pets forward. But what if you want to hone in on just the projects or ideas? No worries, GetInSync's got you covered. I'll click on Ideas from the navigation panel. Here we get a Kanban board. The Kanban board is an excellent tool for visualizing ideas and helps the team at Pals Pets prioritize and manage new demands for IT in a flexible yet structured manner. Each idea is represented by a card. It's the same data, just another way to view and manage ideas. Now, as with ideas, I can select projects by selecting it from the left navigation. Here you can see the project's Kanban board. Optionally, I can switch to a grid view, which provides the familiar spreadsheet look and feel. And these projects could be attached to one or more programs and visible in the Program Hive we saw earlier. The point here is that all the pieces are interconnected. Whether you're looking at them from a Hive perspective or a Kanban board or grid, you're benefiting from a 360-degree view that simplifies decision-making. Just as we've seen the intricate web of programs and projects, let's shift gears and explore portfolios. Portfolios is the functional manager's area or mission control dashboard for their department. This feature is perfect for the line of business managers like Rick, giving them a centralized overview from business applications to supporting IT services. Welcome to Business Manager's home base within GetInSync, the portfolio. Here, Rick evaluates each application on two fronts, its business utility and the robustness of its underlying technology. These evaluations help inform an XY chart where each application's criticality is visually represented. The larger the bubble, the more crucial the application is to Rick's department, enabling him and his team to effectively prioritize their tech initiatives. Now that we're familiar with portfolios, let's drill down into a specific business application. By drilling in on the Sage accounts receivable application, we get a comprehensive view of the software that Rick is particularly keen on improving. Here we see it all, from the business and technology factor scores to the IT services that this application relies on. Meet the owner, expert contact, and primary support people directly linked to this application. This ensures accountability and quick access to the right expertise whenever you need it. Notice how the application is assessed with technology factors and business factors. Also, don't forget about the process classification. Rick can link this application to specific processes within the APQC framework, offering an understanding of which application operations are most affected by this application's performance. And if that wasn't enough, we can even view the application's data flow relationships with other business applications and the IT service it utilizes. With just a few clicks, you can see the entire ecosystem revolving around the single application. This includes what's powering all these applications, and that's where IT services comes in, seen here in the green. Just like business applications talk to other business applications, you can also see how IT services connect with other components within GetInSync. Whether it's the Microsoft server hosting your accounting or the network infrastructure enabling your e-commerce, each service is mapped, evaluated, and linked back to the bigger picture. Here, I'll click on IT services and search for Microsoft. I'll select the MS Windows server. This gives you a full scope understanding, from business strategy down to the foundational IT service. IT services is also supported by its own technical services model and its own context diagram. At this point, you might be wondering, how do I make sense of all this interconnected data? Well, that's where GetInSync's integrated analytics powered by Amazon's QuickSight comes in. Let's click on the Analytics tab here. You can see how we have a variety of visualizations available that offer a bird's eye view of everything from project statuses to financial flows. And because we're using QuickSight, you have the freedom to customize these visuals to meet your unique needs. Remember, the power of GetInSync isn't just about capturing data. It's about turning that data into actionable insights. For instance, using GetInSync, Rob pinpointed a recurring cost from a SaaS tool no one was using. Thanks to the insights gathered from these analytics, Pals Pets was able to decommission the tool, saving thousands of dollars annually. Rob used GetInSync's analytics to identify costly redundancies across departments, specifically highlighting duplicate software licenses. By decommissioning unnecessary tools, he achieved immediate cost savings. With GetInSync, Rob and his team at Pals Pets gained the insights they needed to make informed IT investment decisions. No longer were costs hidden or investments made in the dark. Every dollar spent was accounted for, ensuring maximum ROI for Pals Pets. So there you have it, a comprehensive journey through GetInSync's transformative capabilities as told through Pals Pets' success story. Keith and Rob became the heroes Pals Pets needed, turning challenges into opportunities with the power of focused technology alignment. Thank you for taking the time to watch our demo. My name is Delta Holtby. Please connect with me on LinkedIn or reach out to me directly at delta@getinsync.ca. And don't forget to visit our website at www.getinsync.ca to start your free trial today. I look forward to hearing from you.